Hi, this is Janet from Try It Like It Created, and I want to share with you a few things that I have found at my local Dollar Tree. Um, I haven't posted recently because, quite honestly, everything I have been finding is just repeats or really empty stores. But the other day, I was trying to locate one that had the Crafter Square section in the store, and I shopped all over town. I went to so many different stores looking, and I couldn't find anything. And so finally I contacted Dollar Tree on their Facebook page and asked them, and lo and behold, the store that was close to me, that had the larger craft section, was a store that I would have never thought to go to because of its location in our town. So if you're looking for the store that carries more craft supplies, you may want to contact them and ask Dollar Tree where they're located in your state. Um, After doing so, and we finally went there today, and they did have more craft supplies. However, they didn't have like the long aisle that most of the stores have, or the signs up that say it's the craft section. So I found a lot more of the supplies, and I'll be sharing with you some videos I took in the store. But overall, it was in small spurts and gathered together in different categories. So I'll just show you what I found. This one, I know that Dollar Tree has, great ribbon when you can find what you're looking for, but this is one I had never seen before, and this is raffia ribbon. And so it's just a neutral color, but I thought I'd give it a try, and I'm not really sure. It says there's 30 feet on here, but we'll see how long that lasts. But I thought I would grab that because that was something new. They had a number of different bottles, and I will insert them after showing you these. This is the size I bought, and they are glass bottles, and the reason I bought this size is because I thought this would be cute to etch on. I'm not really sure what I would put on here yet, but I thought because they're glass, they would work well for etching, and this was the larger size that they carried. And so I'll insert the video here with the other sizes. So here are the other bottles, the small ones and then the larger ones that I got. Most of them have the metal lids, except for this bottom row had the cork. Um, these I found on a different trip to Dollar Tree, but you can find these typically hanging on end caps, and not always in the craft section, but here are two that I found that I grabbed. This one said with the sayings of hello and thank you, and just a note, which I thought, these are really appropriate and will work well. And then this one were all things that were sweet, and so I thought those might be fun to stamp and color. So I found those. There was a large section in this Dollar Tree that I went to that had, the wood signs. This one I grabbed because it hung up, and it's, does it say, oh, this is a Greenbrier product. Lots of different shapes, and I did a video of that in the store as well, so I will insert that here. So here's all the different wood products that they had. They have the trays, these little, I don't know, they're almost like napkin rings, napkin holders. This was a box. So it's laser engraved on the top with some openings, and it's a wooden box. And then those are drawers that pull open and close. And then here's all the other shapes. So you can see there's some birdhouses there, different plaques, frames, a couple of different shapes that would be fun to paint. So kind of unique were the cat, the pineapple, which I'm sure is pretty popular, and the dog. Another thing I found in the party section, this was a different trip, there's 12 of these little mini trays, and I tend to be drawn towards small things, so this kind of caught my eye. But the other thing that I liked about them is that they're small enough that I could put beads in them and use them for jewelry making, so I got those. Another thing I bought was a package of, and this is in the party section again, these silver plastic spoons. They do have forks, which my kids love to use when they eat, and I grabbed spoons because this is the first time I saw them, but they're also small enough to fit like in your embossing powder containers. So that's what I bought these for, to use for crafting. And then here are some of the Crafter Square items I found. They had the detailing scissors, and so I grabbed them. They seem small and sharp, but I haven't tried them out yet. So that would be something I want to try, especially for just $1. That would be a nice thing to have. And then they had this embossing stylus, and it has two different sides. This one is quite larger than this side. So maybe if I get it close enough, you can see the difference in the two sides. And then they had what they are calling a piercing and scoring tool, and it comes with two. So there's like a needle type tip at the top. It looks like there are two different sizes here. So yeah, the package says that it's fine and medium. So there's fine and a medium point. And then here's the end for scoring, which is similar to what a bone folder would be. They had these paintbrushes, and I felt them while I was there. They're softer, and so over the years I've had a number of different kinds of paintbrushes, but I'll tell you, my kids have gotten a hold of some of my really good quality ones and kind of left paint in them and so forth. So at one point recently, I just chucked a bunch of them into the trash can, and I'm starting over again. And these are not expensive paintbrushes, but they felt pretty good for what they are. So I grabbed these to give them a try. I also grabbed a tape dispenser, and this thing by Jot, and it's rather heavy. It feels like it's weighted, so that's nice. And it is similar to another tape dispenser that I have that has tape in it, but I bought this one to put purple tape in because I keep losing my purple tape. And in fact, I tried to find my purple tape to put it in here for this video, and I really don't know where it is. It's on my desk somewhere, hiding, so I will have to locate that. But I thought this would be really handy, and like I said, it is weighted, and it has some foam on the back for it to stay in place. So I think that will be really helpful once I find my purple tape. And then I grabbed one of these. It's a little wooden tray, and I know other people have been talking about them and showing them. They have this kind, and then they had the ones with the stars at the end, and I've seen other people showing them, but I wanted to show you how small they are. I thought that they would be quite large compared to what people were showing, but in essence they are not. It's a small, cute, very cute little tray, but just to let you know that they are small. And I am not seeing a measurement on here, and let's see, I don't have a ruler right here in front of me, but they are much smaller than I had anticipated them to be. So I just wanted to share that information with you. The other thing I found that I have seen other people haul is this Crafter Square adhesive back cork sheet. And you know, I've had cork sheets in the past and had to put them on with glue, and I may still need to depending on how strong this backing is, but it looks like it has the peel off label on the back, and you just cut it to the size that you need. And so there's one sheet in here. This is 11.75 inches by 7.75 inches. So to show you with the wooden tray that I found, it is smaller than that. So maybe this is about 6.5 inches across, maybe something similar to that. And then the last thing I purchased, and I seem to be missing a bag here of some of my Dollar Tree finds, so I will have to locate that and share it with you later. But I bought this. It's, you know, a business card holder, and they have them in the metal office supply section. This is a fancy one. This wasn't really what I was going for. I was going for the one that kind of has like the grid or the mesh pattern on it. But I saw somebody create a glue gun holder using one of these, and I thought this would be great. So here I have my glue gun, and my glue gun comes with a stand and it is cordless, but they showed theirs and they used it like this to rest their glue gun on while they were using it. And I thought that would work great because I don't always want to flip that down, or I don't always think about it, and this works great for holding my glue gun while I'm working it. Now they took theirs and put a tile underneath it, and so I definitely could do that here, is to put a tile underneath it to grab the drippings of the glue. And then they actually put two tile coasters together and then used the little pencil bucket here off to the side and put the glue sticks in it, which I love that idea. But I don't plan on leaving this out on my desktop, so it's easier for me to store this somewhere. And you know, my glue gun is stored away in a drawer with the glue sticks, so I can pull this out, use it, put my glue gun away, and use this the same way. The other thing I bought, which is similar, was in the picture frame section, and it's this display easel, which is quite large here. And what I was thinking about with this was doing something similar to what this one does with the glue gun. I was going to do it with my heating tool because it is gun-like and it is large. And I really haven't figured out, you know, how I'm going to do it yet. And I don't know if I can even get it in camera here. You see, this is my heat gun. And so it is quite large, and this part here gets hot. And so having this to rest it on here like so, or putting the handle over this part, or turning this upside down and maybe bending this down some. I'm not quite sure yet, but that's how I'm going to use this easel display for using it with my heat gun. So hopefully you got some fun ideas from what I've shared with you today, and I was so glad to find something because I've been frustrated for so long looking for things to share with you that I found at the Dollar Tree. And honestly, I have made trips to the Dollar Tree where I have spent less than $5 because everything has been picked over and just not in great shape. So I look forward to sharing more with you in the future, and hopefully sharing some DIYs that I do with my Dollar Tree finds. So I would love for you to give this a thumbs up. I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment as well. Would be really helpful. So I appreciate you spending the time with me, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Thanks.